welcome back. Just days ahead of the crucial Rajya Sabha elections, the familiar resort politics has begun with the ruling Mahavikas Aghadi in the state of Maharashtra. Now also quarreling when it comes to the MLAs to a five-star hotel in south of Mumbai as part of a strategy to ward off voting or any horse trading charges. Now earlier both the Congress and the BJP shifted their MLAs to different resorts in multiple states like in Rajasthan and Haryana to eliminate the possibility of cross-voting. The elections that will be held on the 10th of June to fill nearly 57 Rajya Sabha seats that have been falling vacant. So this is coming at a time when the crucial Rajya Sabha elections that are to take place and a race against time that is happening to keep those MLAs safe. Rather, what is now being suggested so that no cross-voting happens or poaching happens, because there are multiple states that is going to be facing with their top leaders to the seats of the Rajya Sabha. Straight away going across to Shivani and Bhavar, both joining us live at this point. Bhavar, आपके पास सबसे पहले आते हुए बताया जा रहा है जितने कांग्रेस नेता भी हैं उन्हें चाहे कोई पोचिंग ना हो, हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग ना हो, उन्हें सेफ रखा जाए इसलिए रिजॉर्ट्स में भेजा जा रहा है।
जी बिल्कुल, इसलिए रिजॉर्ट्स में भेजा गया है। और मैं आपको बता दूं कि उदयपुर में कांग्रेस ने अपनी बाड़ाबंदी की हुई है और लगातार वहां पर कोशिशें की जा रही कोई विधायक किसी अन्य के संपर्क में ना रहे, क्योंकि अगर संपर्क में रहता है तो डर रहता है कि कहीं क्रॉस वोटिंग के लिए वो तैयार नहीं हो जाए। क्योंकि जिस तरीके से निर्दलीय जो उम्मीदवार हैं सुभाष चंद्रा, उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके भी ये कहा था कि कुछ विधायक उन्हें अलग से बातचीत उनकी चल रही है, कुछ निर्दलीय भी हैं जो उनके समर्थन में आ सकते हैं। साथ ही उन्होंने कुछ कांग्रेसी विधायकों का भी नाम लिया था। मैं अभी जहां मौजूद हूं, ये अभ्यास वर्ग के नाम पर भाजपा ने यहां अपना जमावड़ा जमाया है। ये सामने आप जो गेट देख पा रहे हैं, भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधायक अभ्यास वर्ग 6 से 9 जून 2022 तक का इसमें बकायदा लिख करके और ये बोर्ड बनाया गया है, जिसका एक मुख्य गेट यहां पर बना दिया गया है। इसी के अंदर जब हम पहुंचते हैं तो वहां एक होटल है, जहां पर रिजॉर्ट है, जहां पर इन लोगों को इकट्ठा रखा गया है। भाजपा के कुछ विधायक यहां पर हैं। साथ ही कांग्रेस की बात करें तो कांग्रेस के विधायक उदयपुर में हैं, जो वहां मुख्यमंत्री खुद मौजूद हैं। और कोशिश ये की जा रही है कि कोई भी किसी दूसरे विधायक के संपर्क में नहीं आए। ये तस्वीरें मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूं, भारतीय जनता पार्टी राजस्थान विधायक अभ्यास वर्ग 6 से 9 जून, और ये एक रिजॉर्ट के अंदर यहाँ ये गेट बनाया गया है और अंदर पूरी बकायदा पहरेदारी रखी जा रही है कि कोई भी संपर्क के ना आ पाए, ताकि हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग जो होगी उसका अंदेशा जो है वो खत्म हो। ये कोशिश की जा रही है। यहाँ ये अभ्यास वर्ग लगाया गया है और तमाम जो हैं वो यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं। जी,
वो तस्वीरों में दिखाई जा रहा है टू अकोमोडेट दोज लीडर्स देयर, हाउ दे आर कीपिंग देम एंटरटेन्ड सो दैट दे डोंट एक्चुअली fall to the prey to the other opposition parties there. Shivani, as we talk about the MV, at least 4 of the candidates that it's been fielding, what exactly resort politics is happening there?
See here, first of all, we are present right outside the Vidhan Bhavan, and in fact, let me take you through the visuals here, because all the ministers, MLAs have started coming in. In fact, after those 5 particular nominations by the BJP will be filing its 6th nomination today, and NCP will also be adding more nominations today here at particularly at Vidhan Bhavan. Simultaneously, if we talk about this hotel and resort politics, then of course, at 6 o'clock in the morning, NCP is also going to conduct one more meeting with their MLAs and minister with regards to how they have to vote and whom they will be voting ahead of it. And simultaneously, we are also seeing that not only in one hotel, but NCP has shifted their MLAs in 2 different hotels. A set of MLAs are in different hotels of suburb area of Mumbai, whereas the rest of them in the majority number are in South Mumbai area of this particular place. They have been kept in separate hotels. In fact, as we are talking about this particular meeting at 6 o'clock in the evening, right before that at 2 o'clock also there is one more meeting in Trident Hotel, where they will be indicating and giving instructions to every separate MLAs as to which candidate they have to vote ahead of this. Also, what we are learning that there were 288 seats of MLAs, which is now 287, because one of the MLA died due to heart attack last month, and that lesser. In fact, today also an order that will be passed on Nawab Malik and Anil Deshmukh's liberty to come ahead and vote in Rajya Sabha. That will also be a concern here.
Those results have been made till the 9th of June. When the 10th of June polling that happens there, Shivani Bhavar bane rahi hamare saath, because the resort politics, allegations of horse trading and cross voting and complaints and counter complaints to the election commission seems to have been made already even during the Rajya Sabha polls. Let's listen into a few reactions.
We have the number, we have the strength, everybody has seen it. What BJP wants to show, I don't understand. When they don't have the number, they shouldn't have contested this. But I think so, they have a habit of creating an environment where they want to show that this government is not stable, and every 6 months they keep on calling this government is going to fall, the numbers are not with them. Every election they do this. But you see on 10th, Aghadi candidates are going to win.
All those were there, and they have to advise them be united and show to the nation and the BJP that don't create some virtual images outside it. What is fact is that the MVA Mahavikas Aghadi is going to win all the 6 seats.
Number one, I wouldn't say this was a strategy meeting. It was the meeting of the Mahavikas Aghadi Legislative Party. We already have demonstrated the numbers that we have when we obtained the vote of confidence 2.5 years back. We have adequate numbers to get all our 4 members elected. I don't know why BJP, without having adequate numbers, have forced the election. This is done very clearly with the intention of horse trading. They have the resources for horse trading, but I am sure that no MLA of Mahavikas Aghadi will fall prey to this horse. MLC seat is not yet called. The parties will announce their candidates today or tomorrow. That's a different story. Let us finish Rajya Sabha election first on 10th.
To Gurpreet right now for a quick live update, because Gurpreet, does the responsibility now fall on the independent candidates? Because as far as the Congress party is concerned, it will not take any chances as far as Rajasthan and the state of Haryana also.
Well, yes, of course, if we can talk about Haryana, we have seen all the Congress MLAs, they have already been taken to Chhattisgarh. Because this time, this is a very, very interesting election of Rajya Sabha here in Haryana. Because we have seen there the 2 seats and 3 candidates. One, Kartik Sharma, who is son of former Minister of Vinod Sharma and brother of Manu Sharma. He is also contesting election. At the same time, from Congress, Ajay Makhan is contesting election, and BJP has its own candidate. Yesterday we have seen the BJP had already taken all their MLAs to one of the luxurious hotel in Chandigarh, and all the MLAs, they are already been present here. But all the Congress MLAs, they have already been taken to Chhattisgarh. Somewhere down the lane, it seems that the former Minister Vinod Sharma, he has a strong hold in the Congress party also. Kuldeep Sharma, one of the Congress leader, is also a father-in-law of Kartik Sharma. So all these angles are being previewed by the Congress leaders, and that's why these Congress leaders had been taken to Chhattisgarh. What we are picking up at this point of time, they will be back Delhi by evening today, and tomorrow they are going to cast vote. But yes, of course, cross voting is one of the prime concern of the Congress party, because if the Kartik Sharma is going to take a chunk from the Congress, there will be definitely prospects of Ajay Makhan will be less as compared to the BJP candidate. At the same time, Kartik Sharma is being supported by JJP, and even from JJP, they are trying to get people from Congress party also. So if we can see the equation and calculation in Haryana, yes, this time 3 candidates are
factors now coming into play. When it comes to both the BJP and the Congress have made it a prestige battle, especially in the states of Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Haryana as well. Thank you very much to all our reporters joining in.